Yep.
All right. Well, Callon, you guys have left Costa Rica. You're now in Dallas, putting in the time and the effort. Take us through how you perceived the first match against Haiti.
Well, we jumped out to a good start, and we played our game plan, and we did exactly what the coaches instructed us to do, and we proved that we are able to compete at this level. And so we started off very well. Unfortunately, we let the match get away from us. So we take good lessons from that, and it's difficult now looking back on it, but I think it's going to be good for us going into Costa Rica and Nicaragua. The major lesson that we learned.
I noticed in the first half you were very physical with the guys coming down your side,
yeah.
And in the second half they tended not to come down that side as opposed to just crossing the ball over. Did you think that the fact that you were so physical with them deterred them from coming down your side?
Yeah, sure. Like, we were playing against some big guys, so I had to make myself known to them as smaller than them. I had to let them know that I was there, and so I think that definitely deterred them from my side. But of course, it was not just me. I had the help of my winger, my center back, and so it's a team effort. And so we have to all band together, and we all work together. So I can't take all the credit, but I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Today, you guys are trading out here in the high humidity and heat. Last week was mostly in the rain. What would you prefer and why?
I think I would prefer this. The rain is annoying during training and after training. At least after this, we can just go back into the air conditioner and relax. So I would prefer the heat, like Bermuda. So it's, I prefer this probably.
What are you looking forward to most in the game against Costa Rica?
Just to make a statement. I mean, we know that we're the heavy underdogs in this tournament, and so no one is expecting us to come out and do anything against Costa Rica. I'm sure they're probably taking us for granted as well, and so me personally, I'm just looking forward to making a statement and proving that what we did in the first half of Haiti was no fluke, but that we can be consistent and this time carry it through the entire match. So I'm excited.
You talked about learning some lessons from the first game. What are some of those lessons that you're going to be applying going forward?
We can't allow ourselves to get complacent. With such a good half in the first half, maybe we came out and felt like it was going to be too easy and that we could just coast through the second half. So we learned that the game is a game of two halves, and so we have to be consistent all throughout and not just rely on our first half performance to get us through the entire game. So that's the big thing that we learned, and just being focused and not allowing mental lapses to happen, especially late in the game when we got tired. It's important to maintain our mental focus, so we're thankful for Martin, who has been helping us with that side of the game. And so I think in that game we learned how important what he's been teaching us is. And so look for us to carry that into the next game and not allow our fatigue to cause mental lapses in the late stage of the game.
All right, we'll give you an opportunity to get out of this heat. So
all right, thank you very much. Okay.
As you know, your Twitter's been going around about CONCACAF. If you read in the Bible.
Oh yes.
Tell us about that.
I'm sure most people know by now I'm a man of faith. I'm a Christian. I believe in God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And so what I do in the field is all for Him. I've given my talents back to Him, and so that's what it's all about. For me especially, that's what it's really about, and that's the side that the fans won't see on the field. They'll see what I do in terms of playing and all that type of stuff, but they won't see that. And so I'm glad that I was able to get some exposure and to let the world know that there are still men of faith in sports and standing firm on their beliefs. So that's what it's all about.
Obviously, you were the talk of the town after the first match, having faced 19 shots, only conceding the 2 goals. But overall, your performance in that match kind of raised a few eyebrows. What was some of the things you was trying to make sure your team stayed in it for the second half? Obviously, we went down early 2-1, but to make sure that we stayed in control of ourselves and we still had a chance of winning the game.
I would say between Dante Levrock and myself, it's just about digging deep. As long as you keep everyone's head high, as long as you keep good spirits, as long as you keep talking and making sure everyone's getting back and doing what they have to do, I feel like yeah, that's pretty much how we went about keeping our heads in the game. If that
you were going left, you were going right. Even one time you were beaten, but was able to get back up and get in a save. But your performance has not been a surprise. Has that been a surprise to you, or you've always felt like I've had this ability, I just needed the chance to show everybody?
Yes and no. Every goalkeeper, no matter where you come from, you want to be able to keep everything out the net. But I mean, some saves even surprised myself. It was a simple situation of being in the right place at the right time.
The free kick that they scored, where everybody kind of like the defense kind of shut off for a second. How do we counteract something like that? Do we as a goalkeeper ensure that we keep them focused and staying into the game 90 minutes?
Yeah, as much as possible. That's pretty much your number one job. Keep everyone focused, keep everyone switched on. Free kicks like that happen all over the world. The quicker you can turn around and switch back on, the better the situation ends up for yourself.
Now you guys worked on a lot in this heat out here today. What was the main goal for you in the workout with the other two goalkeepers?
Today was more of a recover from the long travel, the short turnaround, get your legs going again. As long as you can get up on your feet and go again, I feel like that's the best way possible.
Of the saves that you made the other night, which one was your favorite and why?
Can you remember? What's so many?
It's gotta be the one-on-one block save. That's every goalkeeper's favorite. To save any ball one-on-one when you're the last person there they have to get past, that's pretty much your bread and butter.
Yeah, it looked like you were really zeroed in on the attacker on that.
As long as I can get his focus off the ball, that's all I needed. 2 seconds.
Now, how do you think this is going to help you maybe find a contract? Are you looking to get back with a professional club?
Yes, definitely. I'm hoping plenty of teams can see and get a foot in the door. I just need to get a ground somewhere.
Now, you have a lot of own personal style that's different than the rest of the team. How many tattoos do you have, and which one's your favorite?
I have 2 full sleeves, 2 across the chest. I would say my favorite is the skull on my hand.
Okay, can I see the skull? Okay, great. Is there anybody back home you want to give a shout out to and just say thank you?
Definitely my family. Everyone's been behind me. I've received plenty of messages, friends. I thank you to everyone.
Hey Eve, how are you feeling right now? Like you said, you lost 2-1. How are you feeling after conceding them last 2 goals?
I'm feeling positive. I'm hoping it's a get up and let's go for the next game. I'm hoping everyone's ready to go again, because I can let go of that within the 2 hours after the game. It's going to me. I'm ready for the next one.
What about, like you said, you have Callon, which you know as far as Robin Hood, and Dante in front of you. How is your connections with them?
Played with Dante and Callon probably my entire life, even in Dallas previously at the Dallas Cup with the national team at younger years. I played with Dante and Callon also at Ilkeston, so we pretty much have a triangle understanding.
One more question. What is your outcome? What do you look forward to do personally with the Gold Cup? Are you looking to be called up again, or is something else that's in the works that we don't know about that you know about?
I'm just hoping to get a new deal somewhere, any club, as long as I'm back in football.
Audio Jungle.